Hotep, Hotep, Namaste, Ashe, One Love. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and just taking in this high vibrational message. Okay. So today I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the truth about being an empath. Okay. Because this is stimulating from a little conversation I had in yesterday's live stream. I had a live stream yesterday about relationships. Then there was a little bit of confusion about the empath thing, which is good that it came up because this is a serious topic. Again, we're stepping into the age of Aquarius, guys. The age of change, the age of coming up higher. A lot of you guys want to stay in the age of Pisces with religion and the victim mentality, to be totally honest. Okay, now we're stepping into the age of the scientist, the entrepreneur, okay, the thinker, the philosopher. All right. Now, first of all, with being an empath, now every human being has empathic, I can't even say the word. Everybody has a feeling emotions, okay? Feeling emotions, all right? But when you're considered an empath, you take in your environment's information the most through your feeling capabilities, your feeling abilities, okay? Just let's say if you're known as an intellectual, all right? Everybody has an intellect, everybody has thinking capabilities, but an intellectual takes their environment's information the most through the mind, through the intellectual capabilities. Okay, so again, everybody is a empath to a degree, but the so-called ones that are labeled as an empath have this dominant, okay? One of the ways you can find out if you're a true empath is by finding out your dominant element, your ruling element within your astrology chart, okay? You have a ruling element. That means it's the strongest element that's in your chart. You got to look through the whole chart. It has nothing to do with your sun sign, though your sun sign does dictate a piece of that. Okay? If you're ruled by water, you will be considered a person who's an empath. People use that term very, very loosely today. And I'll tell you why. But again, if you're ruled by water, now everybody has water within them, but in different degrees. Now, if water's dominant, that means your environment, the information that's coming to you from the environment, you're processing that dominantly through your water and your emotions, your water element and your emotions. Again, being able to feel, empaths feel, sense, okay, other people's emotions, not just emotions from other people, but also the feelings from the plants, animals, environments, situations. Okay, I'm ruled by water. And you can tell by the work that people do. Okay, because a lot of people call themselves empaths because they have anxiety and depression. That has nothing to do with being an empath, okay? That is a sickness. Not saying that, not saying because you have anxiety or depression, like you're doomed to hell. But that's a sickness that you need to overcome, that you need to work on through herbs, meditation, other healing practices, rituals. But the thing is, again, because people are so stuck in the old age with the victim mentality, it takes work to overcome your sickness, okay? And because people are particularly lazy today, they don't want to put in work to heal their sickness. And I applaud all you people that are working to heal your sickness, anxiety, depression. I mean, there's tons of other sickness, but I'm focusing on this today. And for the people that have been contacting me, that have been getting consultations with me, or anybody else, or even with whoever. Because that takes an amount of strength, an amount of discipline and maturity to say, you know what, I need help, I am sick. Anxiety is not normal. Well, a small amount of anxiety is normal, of course, because what is anxiety? It's when your flight or fight response kicks in. Okay? Normal anxiety is when you're about to get on an airplane for the first time. You've never been on an airplane, so you start getting a little nervous, you get a little anxiety. That's normal. We're talking, you guys know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the anxiety where you're having panic attacks every 5 minutes. You can't go around people without having an anxiety attack. That's not normal. That's a sickness. Okay? And because people don't want to work to heal this sickness, now they want to make themselves feel better by attaching terms to themselves. Saying, oh, I have anxiety because I'm an empath. Being an empath has nothing to do with anxiety. Okay? Because you might be thinking, okay, empaths pick up negative energy in environments. No. Now, empaths can sense negative energy in environments. Remember, sensing, feeling it. They can sense it. Okay? All of us pick up energy. Every single human being, because we have an aura field, and our aura field interacts with other people's aura fields, and also the fields, the magnetic fields of the environment. All of us pick up negative and positive energy at all times. Now, I give you the techniques where you can slow this process down, where you don't have to pick up all 100% negative energy. You know, these are the techniques that I give you. How watch my live stream on how to protect yourself in public. Okay? Because there's a person yesterday that said it's hard because I'm an empath. It's hard to get out, meet people, and do what I need to do in life. It's hard because you have anxiety and most likely are depressed. It's hard because you have fear. You're scared of something, scared of people. Okay, because let me tell you something about empaths. You can always tell, and this is a healthy person, by the way. Okay, this is a healthy person. Empaths are out here doing a certain amount of work. They're out here helping individuals. Look at the work that I'm doing. I'm helping out thousands of people a year, helping them heal their sickness because I feel their pain. Okay, I feel your pain, and I want you to get out the situation because I've been there. I was sick before. I had a ton of anxiety before. I had a ton of health problems before. I had weight problems, addiction problems. I came from poverty. Okay? Because of that, because I feel that, and when I look at other people, I feel that, I feel that pain. And I'm like, you know what? That's why I'm doing these sessions, these consultations for people, teaching people, while I'm doing these videos. I don't have to do this. Okay, because those who've had this session with me on how to make money from home, how to have multiple streams of income, you'll know that I have multiple streams of income set up. Okay, but this is something that I love to do because I love helping people. Empaths love helping people. So this is what I want to say about being an empath. Empaths deal with more people than regular others. So for you to, for someone to say, I can't be around people because I'm an empath, that doesn't even make sense. Empaths are out here helping animals every single day, cleaning up an environment, setting up nonprofit organizations, cleaning up the environment because they feel the pain of the planet. They're educating people out here on going green and doing speeches and lectures to individuals, to the world, to try to help majority of the world to understand that we need to clean up our planet because they can feel the planet. They're out here saving animals. And a lot of these empaths are telling people not to eat meat anymore because they feel the pain of the animals being in captivity. A lot of empaths are helping children in school that have bad backgrounds, that have bad parenting, who might not have parents at all. They're in the schools becoming coaches and leaders, helping individuals because they feel their pain. Empaths might even be psychologists, helping individuals because they feel their pain. They want them to get over their past trauma or something like that. a lot of empaths are motivational speakers because they want you to get out of poverty. They want you to get out of poverty because they've been there. They felt the pain of being in poverty. Same thing with me. I've been in poverty. I come from poverty. And I know what that can do to you. I know that how that can make you feel. So what? I want to teach you how to bring in multiple streams of income. I want to teach you how to raise your vibrations, even if you're in a negative environment. You can protect yourself. Okay? Empaths are doing work out here. All right? They're not running behind closed doors. That's sickness. Now you may be an empath, but you may also be sick, which is anxiety, depression, and fear. It makes you scared of everything all the time. Let's be honest, guys. Again, we're stepping into the age of Aquarius. We're stepping into the age of Aquarius. Okay? And people, if you're getting offended easily by this stuff, again, you're not accepting the change. Come out of the age of Pisces now. Again, of religion, and the victim mentality. I mean, of course, there's a lot of big benefits of being in the age of Pisces. But again, we got to change to the next one. Now it's the age of science, real science, astrology. It's real science. Okay. Empaths are artists, giving the world inspiration through their feelings, performing in front of hundreds and thousands of people every day. Or the painter who's given out to the world because they want people to feel a certain way. Empaths are out here doing that kind of work. Okay. So anxiety and being scared of an environment has nothing to do with being an empath. That is a sickness. Like I said, people are lazy today. They want everybody to feel sorry for them because you can heal anxiety. I've healed anxiety and depression. Okay. All the things that I'm teaching you guys, especially in my older videos, will heal you of depression. Detoxing, getting in the sunlight, stretching your body so your blood flow, so you can get better blood flow. Raising your vibration through certain tones and affirmations. Hanging around more positive people. Because yes, you can be, remember I told you, all of us take on positive and negative energy. If you're hanging out with somebody, you could be the most closed off person in the world. But if you hang out with somebody every single day, they're going to affect your energy. You're going to take energy from them. And vice versa. They're going to take energy from you. Okay? But remember, like I said, being an empath, you can sense it because you're taking in the environment's information, because the environment is constantly sending you information, and you're processing this information through your feelings that is dominant. Because you still process through your information through your mind, your body as well, and so on and so forth. All right? But when you're an empath, you take it in primarily through the emotions. All right? Like I said, if you're ruled by water, all of you that got an astrology session with me, you know what your ruling element is. Not saying that one is better than the other. I'm just telling you what an empath is. Because, again, people use this term loosely and other terms as well. I'm just focusing on this one. They use other terms as well loosely. And most of the time, they use it because it's a victim mentality. They want people to feel sorry for them. And they want people, they want to make themselves feel better instead of just doing the work and healing yourself. It's easy to just sit behind closed doors, cry your eyes out every day, and say, I'm messed up. It's hard to say, you know what? Dry my tears. Time to get up. I got to get myself better. Okay? Because it's not healthy to sit in this environment like this. I know it's hard. Trust me. Again, I feel the pain because I was there. I know that it's hard, but I also know that it's possible for you to get up and become the better you, for you to become the best you that you can be. I don't want you to just be alone all the time and be scared of people. We need to rise as a collective. Okay? Empaths are out here going to other countries, helping impoverished children and people that can't get daily food. If you live in America, you are blessed. Now, an empath is going to say, you know what, I live in America, but I know somebody in another country is going through some stuff, and you know what, I can lend a hand. I can help this person. I can help these people. I can give some of my food away. I can give some of my money away. And not only that, I'm going to go over there and give some of my time and dedication away. This is what an empath would do. Because they can't stand to know, to be able to, they can feel it all the way over here. All the way in Africa, you can feel it all the way over here in the US. You can, when you see those pictures and you see those children and those kids, and you feel it. You say, you know, I got to do something about that. That's what an empath would do. An empath would say, I have to get up and go over there and dedicate myself because I got to help them out. That's what an empath would do. Okay? A sick person with anxiety and depression is going to want to stay in the house under the covers all day and complain and point the finger. Remember, I told you guys, mature people do not point the finger. Okay, a lot of these people are pointing the finger saying, oh, there's so much negative energy out there. I'm picking it up, so I can't go out there. There's so much positive energy out there, too, for you to pick up that you're missing out on. Remember, the world is 50-50. I'm an occultist. I'm telling you, I'm giving you truth. There's so much positive energy out there. There's so many good people for you to meet out there. Okay? Yes, there's some negative people. Yes, there's some people that want to stab you in the back and talk crap about you. Yes, yes, yes. I tell people, so many dangers of driving a car. So many dangers of riding an airplane. But what are you going to focus on? Is that going to stop you from riding the car? Because you could crash, whatever, the car could blow up. Is that going to stop you from doing what you need to do in that car? The airplane could crash. It could blow up. You could think about a million different things that can happen in that airplane. Is that going to stop you from going on vacation and living your best life and having fun and enjoying yourself with your family? The food. We could talk about all the poisonous things going on with the food. Everything's bad. The soil's bad. Even if it's organic. We can go down the line and talk, but what are you going to focus on? Is that going to stop you from eating? Are you going to starve yourself because the food and stuff is messed up and you could get food poisoning one day? Again, it's about your perception, guys. I wanted to bring this up because this is a big topic. I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys become your best self and change the world. Don't you want to change the world? You know deep inside of you, you deserve the recognition for the skill sets that you have. If you never use your skill sets, you'll never get the recognition, and you can't change the world. You know what? A real empath wants to change the world more than anybody else. A real empath wants to impact people more than anybody else. This is why I said real empathic people deal with more people than anybody else. It's just sickness, addiction, narcissism. Okay? So, guys, get up and live your best life and challenge yourself. If you have anxiety, you know, of course you could do your own research and stuff like that. There's tons of things. You just got to keep working at it. Remember, the body, the human body, mind needs repetition. You can overcome it. You can overcome that sickness. Remember, you are the creator. You're so powerful. You're here to change the world. Every day, you have a chance to change the world. Look outside and look at these people. A lot of these people need your help. All right? This is why I said empath people. We're out here helping people. You know, I'm out here talking to a couple people every day, at least every day, helping people through their problems. Why? Because I feel their pain. I want you because I've been there before. Like I said, I don't have to do these videos. I don't have to do consultation. Only reason why I charge is because I understand the law of exchange, the law of equal exchange. Trust me, if we had no law of equal exchange, I wouldn't charge anything. But again, remember I told you, taking advantage of people is the same, is just as bad as letting other people take advantage of you, where you're just giving everything out and you're not getting anything in return. There's a law of equal exchange. We have laws of this universe. If you don't want to follow the laws, you'll get the repercussions. And a lot of you have been feeling the repercussions, right? Study the laws of the universe. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I do this, guys. It's because I want to help you guys out. Again, empath, that's what an empath would do. All right? So, again, step out of the age of Pisces now. We're getting out of religion. That's old stuff now, you know? And I don't mean the as far as the scriptures of religion and stuff like this, as far as the morals, I don't mean that, because those are very, very important. This is why I told you guys, study every single religion's scriptures. So much stuff you can learn. Just because you're not a Christian doesn't mean you can't learn from the Bible. Just because you're not a Muslim doesn't mean you can't learn from the Quran. Just because you're not Buddhist doesn't mean you can't learn from the teachings of Buddha. And so on and so forth down the line. Study all those things. But what I mean is the system of control, where now everybody is walking as like sheeple, walking in a line with their heads down, saying, I'm not allowed to think anymore. The age of Aquarius is the age of the thinker, the philosopher, the age of the scientist. Now it's time for you to become a scientist. It's time for you to see truth and not get offended by it. The truth hurts. It takes a lot of courage and dedication and maturity to say, you know what, I'm sick. Just like if you have an addiction, like an alcoholic, it takes a lot of strength for an alcoholic to say, you know what, I'm an alcoholic, I need help. Okay? So again, getting offended is normal. Not wanting to disagree and all that stuff, that's totally fine. Again, it's not my life. This is your life. You don't have to agree with this. You can go right back to your house, close the door, get under the covers. Again, I'm just spreading the message. I'm trying to be a guide for you. I'm giving you the message. You don't have to take it. You don't have to agree. Now, the people that want to argue and stuff, that's how you know they really got the issue. When you argue, when you tell an alcoholic he's an alcoholic, they argue. They want to kill you for it. So your reaction should tell you all. And other people watching, people that overly react when you tell them something, that's how you know it's true. That's how you know it's true, because they start reacting. They start trying to, explain themselves and, making a scene and all that stuff. I'm watching. I'm listening. I told you guys, you could disagree. That's fine, because when I disagree with something, I just keep pushing, because I'm on my path. I know where I'm going. Do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going? Okay. Are you happy? My life is getting better and better every day. And people that are around me, and also the people I communicate with on a consistent basis, their life is going up too. That's where I want you to come at. Like I told you again, the reason why I do this is because I've been there before. I've been sick before. All right. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again. So guys, all my empaths out there, continue to change the world. Know your worth. Know your power. People need your help. Okay? People need your feeling. Because not everybody out here feels. Not everybody out here cares. You care. So that's why they need your help. These children in these schools need your help. People in third world countries need your help. People that are going through anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts, they need your help. They need our help. So let's continue to raise this vibration and continue to change the world. Okay, beautiful people, I love you. I love you. Okay? So I'll leave you in Hotep. Namaste. Ashe. One love meaning one people, one love. We're all together in this, right? All right. Until next time.